Hey, what's up you guys, it's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're picking out our next children's book. We are almost done with this cup and I'm excited about that. Let's see what we are reading. Jack and the Beanstalk. I'm going to move you this way because it's right here to grab. Let's grab it. Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, is it sticky too? Oh, it is a sticky book. I hate that these are sticking together. Many years ago, there lived a poor widow and her only son, Jack. All they had to live on was the milk their cow gave them each day, but one day the cow gave them no milk at all. "What shall we do?" sobbed the widow. There's only one thing we can do," Mother replied. "Jack will have to sell the cow." "Very well," agreed his mother. "You must take the cow to market, but just make sure you get 10 gold coins for her and not a penny less." Jack had not gone very far when he met a strange old man sitting by the roadside. "That's a fine cow you've got there," said the old man. "Will you sell her to me?" "I do want to sell her," replied Jack doubtfully, "but I can't take anything less than 10 gold coins." "I've got something much more valuable than gold coins," smiled the old man. "I'd give you 5 beans. "Don't be silly," laughed Jack. "What use would 5 beans be to me?" "They are magic beans," explained the old man. "Plant them and see what happens." Jack's eyes opened wide, quite forgetting his mother's instructions. He handed over the cow, took the beans, and set off for home. When Jack reached home, he proudly showed his mother 5 beans. "You stupid boy," scolded his mother. "I should never have allowed you to go by yourself. What use are 5 beans to us?" And she snatched the beans from Jack's hand and threw them out the window. Before Jack had time to explain that the beans were magic, she sent him up to bed without any supper. When Jack woke the following morning, his bedroom was filled with a strange shadow. He looked out of the window and was astonished to see an enormous beanstalk stretching up into the clouds. The old man's 5 beans were truly magic after all. But what was at the top of the magic beanstalk? Jack decided to find out. He clambered out of the window onto the beanstalk and began to climb higher and higher until he reached the clouds. At the top of the beanstalk he found a path which led him to a huge castle. Peeping round the door, Jack spied the tallest woman he'd ever seen. "Good morning," he said politely. "Be off with you," shrieked the woman. "My husband's a giant and he'll eat you if he sees you. He likes nothing better than a plump, juicy child." "But I'm so hungry," said Jack boldly. "Could I please have some breakfast before I go?" "Oh, very well," said the woman. She took Jack into the kitchen and gave him some bread and cheese. As Jack took his first mouthful, the kitchen floor began to shake. "Quick," ordered the giant's wife, "hide in the oven." A moment later the giant strode into the kitchen. "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread," roared the giant. "Nonsense," soothed his wife. "It's just the smell from yesterday's supper. I'll sit down and I'll get your breakfast." The giant gobbled down his food. Then he took 2 money bags out of a large chest and poured 2 enormous heaps of gold coins onto the table. When the giant had finished counting the gold, he put the coins back into the bags and fell asleep. Soon he was snoring loudly. Jack tiptoed out of the oven and grabbed one of the money bags. He ran as fast as he could to the top of the beanstalk and scrambled down. Jack's mother was speechless with joy when she saw the bag of gold, and the 2 of them lived in great luxury for many months. But finally the last coin was spent. Jack decided to try his luck again. When Jack arrived at the castle for the second time, he crept straight into the kitchen and hid in the oven. Before long the giant and his wife appeared. "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread," roared the giant. "Impossible," cried his wife, glancing nervously around the room. "I'm sure it's just the smell from yesterday's supper. Now sit down and I'll get your breakfast." The giant gobbled his food and then called to his wife. "Bring me my hen that lays the golden eggs," he roared. His wife brought the hen and placed it on the table. "Lay an egg," ordered the giant. To Jack's amazement, the hen laid a shining golden egg. The giant began to get sleepy. He was soon sprawled across the table, snoring loudly. Jack crept out of his hiding place and seized the hen. He ran toward the beanstalk and the hen gave a loud cackle which woke the giant. "Stop, thief," he roared, but Jack was already out of sight. Now whenever Jack and his mother needed anything, they simply ordered the hen to lay another golden egg. But Jack was still not satisfied. He returned to the castle once more. This time he hid in the copper washtub. Soon he heard the familiar cry. "Fee, fo, fi, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread," roared the giant. The giant and his wife searched high and low, but they forgot about the washtub. "You must be imagining things," said the giant's wife. "Sit down and have some breakfast." When he had finished eating, the giant took out a golden harp. "Sing to me," he ordered. The harp's music was so beautiful that it sent the giant and his wife to sleep. When he heard them snoring, Jack crept out of the washtub and grabbed the harp. Immediately it called out, "Help, master, I'm being stolen." The giant leapt to his feet. Jack ran for all of his worth. As soon as he reached the top of the beanstalk, he began to scramble down with the harp. The giant was close behind. As soon as he reached the bottom, Jack called his mother, "Quick, bring me an axe." Jack swung hard, the beanstalk thick. Trunk. The beanstalk came crashing down, bringing the giant with it. There was a great thud as the giant hit the ground and was killed. Jack didn't go on any more adventures. He and his mother had everything they wanted: golden eggs to sell and a beautiful music to listen to. That is the end of this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.